Alright, we're back. Excuse-moi. Okay. Now we need current speed to be made, and then we're also going to need to do this with the z-axis. So this y is not actually existing in this equation. So we move there. Dot z times current speed, and so let's have that there. We actually don't need that physics process in here. That's actually going to all be handled by the state machine. All right. So return movement, move there. Let's do input there. Dot normalized. Honestly, how do I convert vector 2 to Boolean? Chat rate set to 1. I'm very confused. Shit, go near the pool. A 0 prox. So this should be like if it's almost 0. There's 0 approx. Cool. And then now let's go in here. Let's do this. This action pressed. Crouch. Actually, if is action pressed, return true. Like bold can get can stand. Return. Just currently just return this to true. And yeah, actually, let's just do this. Else return false. Don't even need the else statement. We can just slap it in here. Get can stand. We're gonna actually need this in here. Oh shit, thank you very much. Does it feel good in here? The temperature was? It's hot. Shit. I'm gonna open my window up a little bit more actually. Thank you so much. So my nerves are a little shot. I haven't streamed in a while. So Balmer peak time, let's go. Wait, hold up. Cool. Trying to get in trouble for drinking a beer. At my time, at my house. So, awesome. Now, what was I doing? If that is not pressed. Else if get can stand. Let's do that actually a little bit. So let's make sure to just get walking going. So now let's go and copy the state here. Copy. Paste this bad boy in. Walk state. Actually going to need to do all of this. Grab that, remove that state, machine state, and call this bad boy walk state. Okay. Let's do a public override. Enter. Public override. Void. Exit. Let's do a public override. Physics update. Then in here, we're going to also the state machine dot player movement current speed equals math f dot blurb, and we're going to have this be the state machine, and we're going to set this to be the player movement dot current speed, and then we're going to do this to the to actually make. Is there a define in here? It is. Okay, so walk speed equals. What the fuck? I just do. Okay. This needs to be. This needs to be in the player movement. Find float. How the hell do I use define in C#? Walk speed equals 5. Nah, let's just do this. Um, private float walk speed equals 3. What is that? Reading that. What? Private float? Yeah, private float. The fuck does that think it's a double, dude? Private float. Oh, it's because it was capitalized. Walk speed equals. It's not quite. Can it just actually be? Because I did put a fucking F in there. Walk speed. Cool. Let's do private float sprint speed equals. Let's do this to be 6 actually, and set this to be 3. Private float crouch speed equals 2. Private float airborne speed equals 1.5. Okay. Cool. Let's actually also move this down here. Rename this to be should be 6. Blurred. Alright, blurred speed. I don't care about those damn squiggles. So we're gonna do this. So this is gonna be current speed, and then we're gonna grab the state machine. State machine. Player movement. Walk speed. Can I just make that protected? We need public just in case I want to modify it in game later with some stuff. I could probably just make it protected, but I'll make it public. Walk speed 1.0 F. Math POW 0.5 F. Slap this bad boy in. Float. Oh, do this. Delta times state machine. Player state, player movement, player speed. Bam. Can I actually, that's gonna be something I'm gonna need frequently, so do public static F blurb. Oh wait, does that spit out of, it spits out float, right? It does. Float. Speed blurb. Float from, and then we'll do float 2, and we're going to keep that there, and we're going to look at this again. Return from to why is it you're erasing the rest of that? I actually want it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So do that. Two from awesome. So we're actually just going to now do utility library, alert speed alert, and then we're going to slap in can I actually go in here? I'm gonna rename this. Set. SM player movement, current speed, SM player movement, walk speed, SM player movement. Okay, so that big old ugly thing is now looking like that. Alright, cool. Now we're going to do a check in here. If the crouch in here, player movement get is crouching. Your state machine, SM dot transition to. I'm gonna just call this crouch state, just like that. And then if player movement is grounded or is on floor, is not on floor, that's what we need. We're going to SM transition to airborne. Am I spelling airborne wrong? Airborne, yep. I'm a big old goofball. Let's remove the E. There we go. I'm now here. It's airborne state. Now we're going to then sprint action. So it hasn't been made yet, but we're still going to do it, and then we're going to do this SM transition to sprint state. We're actually listening to the Homies new album. If
Hello, Wanderer.
SM player movement get is walking.
Thank you for choosing Oracle. Your elusive escape
It's
will
not
begin
walking.
shortly. Close your eyes and repeat after me.
It's
There
feels
is truth
loud.
in your fiction, and fiction in your truth. The word reality means nothing in here.
There you go. That's a lot better. Okay. Some player movement, and then we're gonna do is not get walking. We're gonna do transition to
The word reality means nothing
idle
in here.
state. Okay. It's awesome.
Enjoy.
So now let's go here. Create method there, and then if input is action pressed, sprint. Turn true. Action pressed. Crouch. What? Okay. Action press crouch. Return true. Okay. Pick my feet up. Get comfy. Okay. So that's in there. Now we're gonna need some variables. So private camera 3D camera. Make sure this is exported. Private. Alright. And then we're gonna do export private node 3D head. Let's do another. Let's do this later. Put weapon handler here. Alright, so let's actually save everything we have here and build. Build, no issues. So let's actually move everything down back over to Godot. And reload that. Awesome. So we got all this stuff here. Let's empty that out. I'm gonna hit rebuild here again. Just make sure that there's nothing in the output that we can have issues with. Cool. So let's make the player scene. Change type to be character body 3D. Call this player. And add him to the player group. So that way our utility library will know who we're grabbing. There we go. And oh shoot. Is something already cached for the state machine? I think so. Let's delete it. Well, all right. So we got that in here. We're going to add in our collision shape 3D. I actually am about to do a quick little tangent here. So we are going to quickly go and set up an add-on here. So where's Linux? It's Debian. We don't have Debian, so we grab that. So how do I install this? I haven't used this plugin in a while. And scene switcher. This one is the one I was trying to actually set everything up. So installing on Linux. So we're going to, we already have those libs. I already have that. Can I just actually do a terminal? Let's do this. Ooh, I need to make this look pretty again. Yes, make it look pretty. Don't do any code. Make it look pretty. Okay. So we're gonna do a flat pack first. Is that in here? Well, flat pack sudo this motherfucker. Flat pack install com.obs project.studio plugin scene switcher. That installation complete. Okay. Do I need to restart? I'm gonna restart the stream here real quick. Give me one quick. All right, we are back. You miss me? I doubt it. Hello, what's going on? What are you working on? All right, so right now I'm trying to fix my way my stream looks. I need to make it where if I hover over JetBrains Rider, the screen will switch over and the Godot will switch over, just to make my life a little bit easier. Right now I'm manually switching it, but right now though in Godot we're working on like a Doom style project. I went really crazy with some code a while back and made a plugin called GDPSX, and I'm still working on it, but I got really sick and then work got really busy while I got really sick, So I'm just using this project kind of as like a bit of a warm up project. Nothing too serious, just having fun with it really. So let's configuration. So first, let me figure out what the hell's going on with this automatic stream thing. Good luck, buddy. Thank you, I appreciate it. So if you're installing, so it's in Flatpak. So if you install it, setup configuration. So we go to tools, advanced scene switcher. Okay, so I was there. I was there in the advanced scene switcher. This won't take too long, guys. Don't worry about that. It's automatic scene switcher. Okay, just install this manually. Get this in here real quick. I'm so sorry I'm doing this live on stream. Examples are... Okay, so let's just actually... let's go through files, because I don't want to be looking through all this other crap right now. Locations... User lib. OBS plugins, is that in here? OBS plugins. How about I do this? Search everywhere. OBS dash plugins. Once that pops up, we're gonna hit the search everywhere. Messed it up, so we're going over here. Alright, so where are you and what are you? lib64. And then this is lib execution. This is probably in share, yeah. Promise we'll actually get to game dev in just a little bit here. Alright, so scene switcher will go here. Damn it. Alright, hold up. So let's just copy that. Back to terminal. We're gonna sudo Nautilus. Nautilus. Been trying to get to know you, Ion, with the top 3 games of all time. Kind of a hard one. Definitely Half-Life. Half-Life 1, I would say. That's a really big one. Time. Are you talking about like good quality, or are you talking about like oh fuck, that was a flashbang? Are you talking about like quality, or are you talking about like the way that it affected stuff? Because there's a lot of stuff that people can say that like for example, Quake was like so important. Not my favorite game. I love it. Okay, so my top 3: Half-Life 1. Minecraft. Not only because I spent too much time in it, but it's just like a technical feat. And Gary's mod. Silent Hill also. Actually, fuck Gary's mod. Just put Silent Hill in there. Silent Hill for sure, for sure. Yeah, I played a lot of FPS games. It just seemed more immersive to me, in all honesty. I really have never been a fan of RPGs. I have really bad ADHD, and something I figured out later in life. It's just too much time. It takes too much time to really get into those, and they're so slow burning. Like, I've never beat a Pokemon game. I've gotten close, but I got bored, so like I never really completely finished it. We will be right back. Alright, is this in here? It's not in here. What the hell? Alright, we're gonna take a quick little intermission here. I just want to get this also set up, so we'll be right back. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, there you go. Alright, so we're back. We're just gonna give up on this plugin for right now because it's taking too much of our time. I want to make games. I am 27. Grew up on Diablo 2. The game broke me for addictive games. Addictive games. What was my big addiction? I mean, I did put like 1900 hours into Gary's mod, but that was roleplay stuff. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Okay, so back in here. We're gonna go here and we're going to add in the capsule shape, and we're going to slap this bad boy about right up. Yeah, there we go. So that way it's at the base, and we're going to add in a node here. We can call this, we had it set up in our script for this to be called head. So we're just gonna call this node 3D. Grab one of those. Call it underscore head. And then let's do a child of that for camera. Call this underscore camera. All right. Cool. So that's there, and then let's get that code off the screen here. Awesome. Let's add the script for the player on here, and the head there, the camera there, And let's move this bad boy on up. About right there. Save that. And we're gonna call this player PSN. This is gonna be prefabs. Code. And we have everything on here that we will really need to make the character move. We need to make more states. Let's copy that, call it idle state. And this is basically going to be, set this to be 0. And it's basically going to be the same except for that change as well as this. So it is player walking, and then we're going to change this to be the walk state. And then the sprint state, let's actually make a folder for states. Player movement states. Okay, so that's in there, and we're also gonna copy this. Oh shit! We're gonna copy this and call this sprint state, which is essentially going to be the walk state as well. Sprint. And we're gonna change it for this to be the walk. And then we're going to change this to be the sprint speed. We're going to do another one for crouch state. That's crouch speed. And crouch state. Put that on there. All right. And it's not crouching. And sm.player movement get can stand. Not crouching, and you can stand. Transition to this. But if not, it'll stay inside the state. Cool. So we're going to need to then add in here. Let's add a state machine. Just a node. State machine. State machine. And then the initial state, we're going to have to add that down here. The node. This right here is going to be walk. Let's do idle state. Walk state. Sprint state. And crouch state. And let's add our scripts. And for this, our initial state is going to be the crouch state. So now let's add a new scene. And let's just grab like a quick little scene here. FPS. Godot type. I don't even need to do any of that. Let's go back in here. Grab a side collapse block to add right here on the floor. That. Cyclops, blah, grab it in, move it down here. That's the floor. Let's add some stuff here for the just like visual differentiation. Just like that. Let's just kind of change all that color. So we're gonna grab the player. Let's put this inside of the world environment. Background. Just gotta procedural. Okay, and now let's add in our directional light. Give it a shadow. I think a bit of fog here. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, let's not tweak that enough. Tweak that too much. Prototype. And let's drag in our player prefab. And let's run the game. Oh shit, we need to do something real quick before we do any of that. Inputs. Walk left, move left, move right, move forward, move backward, crouch, sprint. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? There we go. What's happening? No reference. Get node state, machine state. What the fuck? Okay, so for some reason that's not grabbing it. Let's actually make this right here. Export. Let's actually export all of these just so that way we can see how they're being populated. So player's not being populated either. Was it? I think I was looking in the wrong spot. Player movement should be assigned. Player movement, motherfucker. Okay. Player movement, assign it to the player. State, machine state. This is gonna stay there. And let's try that. Different error. Current state, machine state. I mean, the current state that it's going in is the idle state, which is right here. It's using the same namespace, so it doesn't need to do any of that. How did I do this in GDPSX? So my state machine's right here. It's the player. Okay, so what's the utility looking like? Is there something messed up on the utility? Because that's not grabbing anything either. Okay, I know where I fudged up. So here in the get player, yeah, it should just be get tree. Okay, so that's not that. Yeah, it's just get tree. Okay. So what's happening there with the state then? So let's look at idle state because that's a start state. So base enter, base exit, cool. We're actually gonna have to change this. SM.player movement, calculated velocity. Is that supposed to be public? That was supposed to be public, right? Nope. Yep. There we go. Public. Calculated velocity dot x equals math f dot move toward sm dot player movement velocity dot x 0 sm dot player movement current speed. Something's wrong here. Get rid of that there. Okay. Now we have right up here sm.player movement calculated velocity.z equals math f dot move toward sm player movement velocity dot z 0 sn double op dog Clear movement, current speed. Okay. It's all using that. And then the state machine state itself is a node, right? Yeah, it's a node. So why the Sam Hell is not grabbing what it needs to? Let's look at the children here. So in the state machine here, we have a directory of states. It's state machine state. Let's do gd.print $, actual state dipshit. And now we're going to then just let this bad boy in. No, dot name. Referenced. I'm actually kind of drawing a blank right now. There is some confusion happening in my brain. If node is state. Okay. Get that off here. So if node is state machine state, you print out anything? Printed out jack shit. Okay. Did I put the wrong script on here? I did. State machine. Alright, so let's actually just close the editor. And let's just see if restarting it will actually help anything. Vital states there. I don't think it'll actually fix anything, but you never know. Oh, no. Did not break it, did not fix anything. Okay. Can I hide warnings? I want to see those fucking warnings. As a physics state, null reference exception. I stopped coding for a week and I forget how to write code. Awesome. It really seems like it's not. Is this even like starting and ready? Starting state machine. LOL. RAR. XD. So that started there. Very cool. Reaching out to get children. Satan spawns. Satan spawns. Is there just a simple fucking typo? Is it because I'm missing ones? Let's copy the idle state. Airborne state. Let's put that there. It may be because this is just missing. That could easily be it. Nope, not that. I know damn well the current state's not missing. Initial state, just put that back in there. Save, press play. This state machine literally works in a different project. I really don't know what the issue here is. For each child, get children. Do I need to do this? I get children? Yeah, I think that should be it. It's not even reading the children. Okay. Is it failing at getting the player? Grabbed player. Because if it messes up there, yep, it's not grabbing the player. Utility library. Is utility library the one fucking up? Let's actually go straight to the bottom of this. So we got 25 errors, but they're not repeating. Most of those are that. So let's just ignore that. Same my code. Out of exception range. To the library. Is this because it's not? This is not set to be capitalized. Oh my god! I never added the player to the fucking. I never added the player to that. Alright, so actual state, state and spawn. Alright, cool. So that's actually going through it. That just didn't add it to the fucking group. Okay, let's get rid of those ugly ass debugs to get that out of here. Goodbye. 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 Okay. So let's also actually here in the player movement. Oh, this needs to be called in the idle. Walk, sprint, and crouch. This actually needs to be called everywhere. So let's just put that in the player then. Public override process. Up, then physics process. Let's do a float delta in there, so convert that, and then we're going to do move and slide. So that way we actually be moving and sliding. Okay. Let's see if we can walk around. Left, move right. Left, move right, move forward, move back. Okay. Alright, so the vector is being calculated. Must send the velocity. There we go. Cool, so we are walking around. Awesome. So now let's actually go into our state machine script here. And that is over here. In transition 2, we're going to do gd.print $sign entering, and we're going to then do state name. And let's go back to our player, rip that shit out of him. Debug. So this should be registering that we are doing inputs. So the states are being read. Okay. So I think our utility script is jank. Is it jank? Alright, so where's our idle script? Yeah, so if you're is walking, it should have walk state. Print that. Um, is the lerp speed too high? I think the lerp speed might be a little bit too high. So let's get rid of that print there. Why whenever that needs to be inverted in the player. Okay, so let's go here. And the player movement is moving. Let's just stop it. There we go. And then set that back to 5 because that like actually felt right. And let's restart the engine. One quick moment before I test this out. Okay. So it's not leaving 3. Subs utility script here. Okay. Okay. So let's fix that. I think this should be a call reframe. So yeah, we have mathf lerp current speed. Oh, I don't have a fucking delta in there. Okay. The delta. Player movement. Get delta. Process delta time. Multiply that. And make sure that this right here is going to be a float. Okay. So this actually should now go into the proper speeds. So it should just be sitting at 3. 3, 3, walk around, sprint. It's not doing it. Okay. It looks like it's flip-flopping there in the crouch. Sprint's fine. First, let's figure out what's going on here. Aha. Okay. This isn't being set, so that's why it's not changing, because it's not being set. I'm so glad I'm doing this little test project, because if I cared about this project that I'm doing right now, I would actually be very upset with my performance. Right now, that should be fixed. Now, tell me why this needs to be removed from his walking, and you can't go into sprint from here. Cool. There we go. Sprint now. Goes back down. If we crouch, goes down to get on an idle. This should then just be sitting into. Cool. Still feel very floaty. Go change our warp speed. Speed 10. I want it to feel like instant. It's supposed to be like a Doom shooter, so. Okay. So that's there. Now we need to do the camera. So let's add in like void, go head rotation, float, delta. We need to have some variables here at the top. Down here. Let's do a private float, head rotation. Next, private float, head rotation Y, or head rotation Z. And then we're going to actually do we're going to keep it here for now, but we're going to eventually move this over into like a settings file. So we will currently just do this. I'm directly copying this from my plugin, just because I want to get back in the groove of typing things out. Let's do here, export, public, float, camera, rotation, equals 7. To do, move this into actual settings. Move input stuff, put keys there 2 for rebindings. Let's get practice. Okay. Let's go back down to the head rotation. And in here, we're going to do head rotation Z equals math f dot blurb. In here, we're going to do head rotation Z, set this to 0F, delta camera rotation alert. We're also going to do a transform 3D. Transform equals underscore head. Transform dot basis equals basis dot identity, and underscore camera transform is going to equal transform. And we're also going to do underscore camera. We're going to rotate this object locally up and down. So we're going to use the vector 3 dot right, and then we're going to do head rotation X. Shit. Copy that. Now we're going to have another one in here called public void player rotation float delta, and then we're going to do inside of here, we're going to do a rotate Y. We're going to have to do degrees to radians, so I'm going to have to get to red score mouse or negative mouse X times mouse sensitivity. That's another thing that's going to be needing to be moved. So mouse sensitivity is going to probably be like 0.04. Private float mouse sensitivity. I spelled that. Sensitivity equals 0.04f. To do, and just copy this to do up here. And to go back down here. This is going to where's we need mouse X, right? Does mouse X live in the hero base? Okay, since this is actually going to be handled in, this need a float delta, this actually needs a float mouse X and a float mouse Y. Real Mystic Chromium, real as hell. Welcome, thank you for hopping up in here. I don't really stream as much as I should, but my fiance has been on my booty the nicest way possible, just to kind of start getting back into this stuff, so I am moving into it. My phone just died. I think my charger is not working. So this needs to be mouse Y, negative mouse Y. We don't need these extra kits. And we're going to multiply this by mouse sensitivity. Head rotation X equals mathf.clamp. And then we're going to do head rotation, so that way that's the input, and then we're going to do you can't read right now. Negative 89F to do another one. It's gonna be the same shit, it's not negative, so we're just going to do this because I'm lazy. And we're gonna put that down here and pretty much do the same for the Z, but we're just going to use the X instead. So it's going to be that. And this also is not going to be negative. And then we're going to do in here min, max, min, look, X. And here we're going to do that also dot Y. And we actually are going to need an unhandled input in here. So public override unhandled input. And we're going to say if at event is input event action, or input event mouse motion, so that should be down here. Mouse motion. We're going to do handle player rotation, event mouse motion, X, oh, relative, I need relative. I have to remember that I'm not using VS Code anymore, and this will actually be smart and fucking put the parentheses where I need it. Okay. So that's in there. And then our handle head rotation, this is going to have to sit inside of our physics process, I believe. Let's put this inside the regular process because the mouse has really nothing to do with the physics. Let's put that in the physics process, actually. Let's do float delta. Okay, do we have any errors? Am I still running the game too? I'm not. Alright, so let's test this out. So this is like going diagonally, so something is not inputted. So that was the mouse X that was going in. That's why. Okay. So we're gonna put this here. We also need to confine the mouse. This also needs to be head rotation Z. So we can look up, we can look left and right. So let's actually clamp our little guy. So I actually have a really cool function for this. It's called set mouse mode. I'm just gonna copy it directly. The set mouse mode is like this. So then in the ready function, we're going to then call set mouse mode like this. Instead of just having like a bunch of text, it just looks nicer to me if I just do something like this. So now let's go back to Godot and start this up. Now our mouse will be confined to this screen space, or to the viewport space. And there we go. So we got that up in here. Player is moving around, we got that in here. I know Doom didn't have like up and down look motion and shit like that, but we're going to do that. Now, why am I getting such bad frames? Is it because it's printing so much? So, take that out of here. Now let's also take that print out of here because we actually get this working. It could just be the renderer I'm using. Maybe using OpenGL or Vulkan or something different. Okay, so this is actually not freaking out anymore. Nice. There's a bit of a mouse input lag though. So let's address that. And I believe that this mouse input lag is actually having to do with the fact that this is sitting here inside of the physics process and not like an actual public override process. just like how I figured it would be, because this needs to be coupled with the processor directly, so like the CPU, and that's what this is. So we're going to slap that bad boy right up in here. Bam, bam, thank you, bam. And the input lag is still there, and also the frames are kind of low as well. What's my renderer? Speed project settings. Very nice. So this is okay. If I put this into compatibility, I have a 3080 Ti in here, so I shouldn't be doing any of this. So yeah, fog doesn't work in that. So we're going to turn this on, and let's just see if OpenGL is going to be friendly. Frames are still dropping a bit. Could it be the fact that I'm streaming? Is OBS experiencing anything? Frame drops. So go back in here, any more frame drops? Don't see any. There is definitely a noticeable there's definitely like a noticeable input lag. So it's not the renderer. Godot Linux running slow. Video. Not even see anything in here for any kind of print for GPU. Discard. For yes, NVIDIA 3080 Ti, Threadripper. Okay, so it's reading all that properly. It's closed. Let's go to the bottom. Go to the bottom of what's here. Espanol. There's English. Ian, that was up here. I'm gonna be calling the stream quits here in a little bit. Really don't know why this would be causing any issues here though.
It's a new club that plays really great hardcore techno for a really hip young crowd.
Could be the frame rate. Let's look at the analyzer.
For a really hip young crowd.
Frames are sitting up there. The physics process looks like it's a little bit high though. Thought process. It looks like that's actually sitting pretty up there too. So I started lagging. Now it's not. It's starting to get back up. What's happening there? Yeah. So those definitely were causing some frame issues here. Not even frame issues. It looks like frame time. Which one was this? Physics time. We'll figure this out another time because I did not have this to show on Windows. So we're going to stop the stream here. We've been going for a good fair bit. So adios, everybody. Thank you for hopping in and enjoy rewatching this because YouTube does that. Bye.